US vaccine is cloning one in terms of New York City, but this is a random. Like the link to the video will be the description below. Go and second us. So let's into this vaccine. 3, 2, 1.
What we need to do now is throw up an ad on one of these billboards, like and subscribe. This is how we bing them, everybody.
Hello and good morning, everyone.
Guys, good morning.
Welcome back. This is a little different.
We're out here today. We are already at Central Park, the
Central
Bethesda
Park,
Mountain. How do you say it?
Bethesda.
The Bethesda
I could not get
Mountain.
it right for a long time, okay?
Starting the day off right.
This is the Bethesda.
Now, if you guys recall, this was supposed to be just like a girls trip. We've talked about that I got to tag along.
It's
Today,
more fun with you
this
here.
morning, we're starting off the day doing a very Mindy and Maddie thing. We're doing a little Gossip Girl reunion tour. Is that what we're doing here today?
Yes, there are some
Gossip
iconic
Girl
parts
reunion.
of Gossip Girl that are here in New York City. We are
Gossip
starting
Girl.
off at Central Park. We have a few other places we want to hit.
I want to hit the Met and a bunch of
Yeah.
other stuff that I don't know about, but
Nate
I'm here.
Archibald's townhome.
But today we have so much going on. In fact, I hear a helicopter flying overhead. The day is culminating and finishing off
I see one
with
right
the
there.
helicopter tour of New York City. We're going to be doing the 9/11 memorial today.
Yeah.
And then we may be hitting up Times Square to finish off our last full day here in New York together as a family. So
beyond perfect. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
on to the next thing. We're gonna head to the Met. It is just a quick walk through Central Park. The ladies grabbed something at the boathouse. We've got, what kind of muffin did you get?
Blueberry.
Blueberry muffin, chocolate croissant.
croissant.
That is how you start a day in Central Park, people. Apparently, our Met Gala invites were delayed in the mail. So we're here a little bit late, but we are at the Met. We're gonna go in. Shawn Mendes, I think, is just inside. Said he's gonna wait for us. We'll see if he's there. Anybody else, maybe, who's left over from the Met Gala. But let's go in and see what they got.
Oh.
Just finish up our time at the Met. Was that fantastic?
I really like it.
I think Maddie
It's
loved it. You guys,
so fun.
she is a cultured young woman. She was
Well-
loving the art, reading all of the history behind it.
Well, it was just cool because I took a Western Humanities class last semester at BYU, so it was just cool to see all the stuff we learned and studied come to life.
In real life.
And
So
see the artists that we studied and their other paintings.
very cool experience, and it ended up being the bulk of our time. So we didn't get to do the Gossip Girl tour, but I think we got to do what Maddie wanted most, and that's what I think
That's the
matters
best.
most. And I am grateful because I did not give a rip about Gossip Girl. I'm just kidding. Now that we are done here, we are headed off. We've got tickets for the 9/11 Memorial Tour. High on Maddie's list of things to do. One of our favorite things that we did last time we came, so we just
None-
wanted to
none-
experience that with her.
Oh. Oh, no, Dylan Beamer.
We've arrived here at the fountains. We've brought Maddie to the 9/11 Memorial. Now, if you're not familiar with this, I feel like most people are at this point, but these are the actual foundations, the basis where the Twin Towers once stood. So there's one here and there's another one over there. It's just a very reverent feeling right here. It's a very somber feeling. We're about to go into the 9/11 Memorial where we can't do a lot of talking or anything like that. Something that we really enjoyed the first time. We wanted
Yeah. Rest in peace to the people who died on 9/11. Rest in peace.
to be able to experience with Maddie.
Oh, 9/11. Wow. Wow. Oh, there's a photo that was damaged in on 9/11. Wow.
Just got out of the 9/11 Memorial, and that is something that I would highly recommend to anybody who's making a trip to New York, even if you live here and you haven't had a chance to do it yet.
It was absolutely amazing in a way of like seeing the magnitude of what happened that day.
Really bring you into it, help you feel it and experience it. Something that I want to take the kids through for sure, because they weren't even alive for it. It's something that is part of history for them. But absolutely incredible in every sense. Now it is time to change gears up a little bit. Grabbed a quick bite to eat. We are walking down the streets of New York City on our way to go get in a helicopter, fly high above this city, out and around the Statue of Liberty, seeing everything there is to see in a quick 15-minute chopper ride over the Big Apple.
Oh, yo.
That was insane! So sick!
Oh, that was TNT. Wow.
We just got off of our first ever New York City helicopter tour.
Oh, you guys,
How was
it was incredible. Seeing everything we've seen from ground level, now above it, was just taking the trip to a whole new level.
But even seeing where we were on the edge, when we went to the edge last night, and how high that felt, and we were flying above it, looking down at it, it's insane to think about how high we were.
Insane.
It was
And you
so
guys,
cool.
I don't think I realized this until we were walking out there that Maddie didn't do Hawaii. So this was her first
Oh
helicopter
my gosh,
tour.
I was just gonna say we've got this to compare to Hawaii, but you're right, she had to go home because she's
She was
so
a
into her
newbie.
studies. She's so concerned about missing class and missing school that she didn't get a chance to do the helicopter tour, but guess what? Turned out she ended up getting a scholarship to BYU, so I think she ended up
That
taking the better end
kinda
of that deal,
worked out for
but still got the helicopter ride. So first helicopter ride ever?
Yeah.
Maddie, what did you think?
It was so amazing. Like, I can't even put it into words. It was
The pictures just don't do it justice.
They
It's the
really
feeling of floating, of hovering, of being over and above, having those headsets on, listening to air traffic, talking to the pilot,
Yeah.
the whole thing.
The pilot was
was
awesome.
incredible. Oh, he is a rock star. He flew that thing like a boss. It was so
Like
smooth.
bus.
The entire flight, incredibly smooth. We flew
Yeah.
all the way down and back, saw everything we wanted to see.
It was so cool.
Oh, cool.
So we decided to do a little bit of Soho shopping before we head to dinner. And I gotta say, I'm probably standing in one of the coolest stores I've ever seen in my entire life. It's shoes made entirely of recycled rubber, and they all smell like
Really?
bubble gum. So the entire store
More
smells
like
like bubble
bubble
gum.
gum.
This is not something you normally, Mindy, you never normally smell a pair of
I
shoes,
would wear these.
but they smell like bubble gum.
Yeah, I would buy
These are so cool, and it's probably the coolest store we've walked in so far.
way cool.
We we were feeling super hungry tonight, so we haven't had some like true Italian yet.
We've had a lot of pizza, but not any like real true Italian.
I think everybody's wanting some pasta. Stopped here at Serafina for some dinner tonight. We're gonna have some delicious pasta, hang out, enjoy the beautiful sights and sounds of outdoor seating.
So
beautiful out
pretty
there.
outside.
They have such a fun patio set up out there. And then I think the idea is to finish off our last night here in Times Square. So I'm hoping that we get a chance to go to Times Square fully lit up again once we finish dinner.
It's so fun down there, and it's like once in a lifetime to see it.
As I've heard once from Brexton, if it's a once in a lifetime, you gotta do it twice.
Yep.
The food looks good.
Everyone just
they'll
follow
continue
the
this way.
ball.
Take 2 in Times Square for us tonight. But this time we're doing it up right, Maddie. We've got the full camera gear. I've been walking around with the 360 pole, getting some sick shots.
The pole is like the attention grabber of the night.
I feel bad. People started trying to pay me. They thought I was a street performer. I said, no, I'm just getting some footage for the vlog. Like and subscribe.
This is just me being me.
This is just who I am. But it made it nice for the family. They could follow me anywhere in Times Square. You can easily find me.
It's like you were the start of a tour.
We're gonna do it up Times Square last night here in New York City. So we're gonna take our time, enjoy it. Last time it was very late after the play. We only had our phones to video on. So tonight we wanted to come back, give Maddie the full experience. Plus, it happens to be Saturday night, so it is popping tonight. It is a lot busier than the other night. So we're gonna walk around, see all there is to see here. Enjoy the bright lights of Times Square in New York City, baby.
Heck yes.
New York, New York.
I actually decided to hit record because right now behind the camera, Maddie is taking pictures of us doing our vlog thing while the rest of Times Square takes notes and observes.
Us in our true element right
What we need to do now is throw up an ad on one of these billboards, like and subscribe. This is how we bing them, everybody.
This is how we bing them.
Back in the room now. We're super tired, we are worn down, but I feel like we may want to do a little bit of packing up because we're checking out tomorrow. Tomorrow is our last day here, but we've got to head to the airport kind of midday with Maddie. We're flying out at night, but we're not taking off before we tackle the top of the Empire State Building.
I mean, now we've seen the top of the Empire State Building,
Let's look
but
in the
now we're going to be
helicopter.
standing on top of it. Like getting all the views.
All the
of
views you could
strip.
possibly get, guys. We will have done top of the rock, the edge, flown in the helicopter, and finishing off with Empire State Building.
Doesn't get better than that, you guys. Make sure you come back tomorrow. It's gonna be an awesome, incredible end to this trip, and we get to go home and see the kids. Come back. We love you. See you tomorrow.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
There was a clone award in Times Square, New York City, but this is all we been them. It makes me want to go to New York really badly. Yeah. Then the link to the video will be in the description below. Go and check them out. And drop a like if you like. And comment down below if you want to see more reaction like this one. And subscribe if you're new, and click the bell to be notified when I upload in the month. Bye.